The Medicare open enrollment period starts on Friday.
Paul Steckert, independent insurance agent, is here to help us navigate through the choices. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So what does this period mean for people who are on Medicare?
Starting October 15th, running through December 7th, is a 7-week period for those on Medicare to be taking a look at their Medicare Advantage plan or their prescription drug plan, seeing if they have a change, seeing if there's a better plan suited for them. Also, those that are using a Medicare supplement have a chance to look at Medicare Advantage to see if that would also be a good fit and potentially save them some money.
So how can you help people during annual enrollment?
As an independent agent, I have access to numerous insurance companies. So I can take a look at their plan, see what their situation is, compare it to new plans or other plans in the area, and see if there's a change to be made or if they're in a good spot.
Well, we talked about people already on Medicare, but what about people who might be new to it? What are the kind of things that you go over with them?
I like to go over the basics. I like to go over what Medicare Parts A and B cover, what Part C or Medicare Advantage is, what Part D is, how it works, how there's different types of Part D that work with an Advantage plan or on the side with a supplement. I like to do that through education. Start with the basics and then talk about them. Who do you see for a doctor? What kind of prescriptions do you take? Where do you like to fill your prescriptions? Then find a plan that's suited for them.
Speaking of education, your seminars and webinars more important now than ever.
I think so. Very much so. It's nice to have the option.
All right, what can we expect from these webinars and seminars? Is it interactive? Can we ask you questions?
Absolutely. I just go through a PowerPoint with specific sections. I take questions after each section, and then at the end, of course, I have question and answer as needed. I like to do a webinar based, so if somebody wants to be at home, it's easy to communicate that way, or in person to see me and be able to interact with me directly. So very nice to have both.
And there are different days, too, which is good. The webinar is Thursday, October 21st at 6 o'clock, and you can register at MedicareGB.com. Paul will make it easy on you. He will send you a Zoom link. So if you're not very technically savvy, he's going to help you through that.
And then, of course, that in-person meeting, the coffee and treats, if you attend one of those. What are some of the topics that come up most common at these meetings?
When should I apply? What plan works for me? Should I use an Advantage plan or should I use a supplement? Those are the most common things. What's it going to cost? Costs are a big thing. People are used to typically a group plan of insurance, so they have just a set amount they pay every month, and they have the deductibles and some co-pays. So once you get into Medicare, some of that changes. So it's good for them to know what to expect as they transition to Medicare.
What if we're not available for those days? You are available to us pretty much almost all the time. I don't want to make any assumptions here.
Yes, you can easily get to me by the phone, email. It's very easy to do a one-on-one, either in person, or if you wanted to do a Zoom meeting a separate time. If the times that I have my events don't work, I'm always available.
And you have a great website, lots of resources right on there we can click our way through.
Yes, and also for people that want to streamline plan review, besides calling or emailing, there's a review link right on my website, and if you click that, enter a couple fields, that'll get sent to me, where I can review it and get back to you about your current plan, if you should stick with it, or if I think there may be a better option.
Ooh, taking some of the legwork out before the meeting even.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you, Paul. If you would like to get in touch with Paul, you can email him at psteckergb@gmail.com, or you can give him a call, 920-249-4980. We'll continue navigating through this period, and we'll see you again.
Thank you.
Thanks.